Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'll be showing you guys how I make an easy but yet delicious fried breadfruit. For those of you who don't know what breadfruit is, this is what the breadfruit look like. I went ahead and cut the top because I wanted to see if it was spoiled or not. This is the fourth breadfruit that I've bought, and each of them were spoiled except this one. And you are going to be needing some water, and you need some vegetable oil and some salt to season that water. Don't forget to check the description box where I will list everything I use in this video. So let's get cooking, guys. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do is take some salt and put in that water. You don't want to over salt it, of course. It's almost like when we are making fried plantains, okay? We just want to season the breadfruit with that salt before we fry them. Taste and set that to the side. Again, I already went ahead and cut that breadfruit just because I wanted to see that it's not spoiled. Even though I wish it looked a little better than this, but guys, I live in North Dakota, so this to me is better than nothing, I guess. So I'm going to cut it again, and we are going to remove the core out of the breadfruit. Sometimes it can be a little hard to work with, but use your muscles. So I really desperately wanted to make this video because my husband is from Uganda and he has never had breadfruit before. And I told him, like, the way we make our fufu like tom tom or ugali like is using breadfruit, since he's never had it, and I was just determined to make it just so he can try it. So what I'm doing right now is peeling off the skin just like you would with potatoes. Okay, it can be a little tough, just like that. Again, it can be just a little tough. I hope you guys are starting to have a good new year. I know everything is looking crazy still, but let's pray that things get better. And now, just because I'm going to fry it, I need like 10 slices. So I am going to cut it just this way. And this breadfruit is super small. Normally they are so much bigger. And drop this in the salt water. I already rinsed that breadfruit, even though some might not see why I rinse this whole thing, because I don't know, I just like to clean my stuff before I cook them. So I'm just going to keep slicing them. And you can boil breadfruit, you guys. You can roast them. Honestly, if this was the summer, I would have roasted this one. You can roast them. You can eat them with any stew. And of course, for the Haitians who like tom tom, we usually boil it and then beat it, make it into like fufu like, and eat it with okra soup. Okay, so just like this, I'm going to continue doing this step, and then I'll come back and show you guys how to fry it. For the sake of my other channel, I might save half to do for the Creole channel and just show you guys how to do half, just because I don't know when I'll be able to get my hands on this again. Okay, so I'll continue doing this and I'll come back and show you guys the frying process. And now what I'm going to do is take an iron skillet and add some oil. I already had some oil on there. I just want enough to cover my breadfruit, just like that, and let that heat through, and then we can start adding in our breadfruit. All right, so now I'm going to just pinch a piece just to test my oil, and as you can see, my oil is ready. So now go ahead and drop in your breadfruits. If your oil is too hot, of course, you can turn them down. We are looking for them to have a beautiful golden brown color. I don't want to overcrowd the pan. Be careful, because remember, your breadfruits were soaking in water, so that might do a little popping action. So make sure you are not getting burnt. If you live in the Florida area, I know you guys can probably find these all over, especially in Miami. When I was on my vacation, I seen some in the Miami area. So unlike me, you guys don't have to struggle to look for breadfruit. So again, I'm going to let that cook until it's a nice golden brown color, and I want mine to be nice and crispy as well. This is halfway through the frying. It's been about a good 4 minutes, and I'm just trying to flip them even though they are coated with that oil. I just want to make sure nothing is burning, and I am going to allow them to fry for another 4 minutes until they are ready. Okay, some of them are ready. When they're ready, they have that nice golden yellow color-ish. So I'm going to go ahead and take these out and put them in a lined paper. Line my pan with a little bit of paper towel, and I am going to remove the fried ones just like that. If you haven't, please go follow us on our social medias, and if you are new to the channel, welcome to the channel. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you can stay tuned with all the videos I post so you don't miss out. And of course, for my coming backers, welcome back. I love and appreciate you guys always. So now before they get cold, I'm going to take my salt and just sprinkle a little bit of salt on top, just like we would do with like French fries. And if you want, you can use seasoned salt if you want, totally optional, okay? Like that. And I am going to take a piece just because I just can't wait. This one don't have as much meat as the other ones, the ones I'm used to, but it tastes the same. It tastes really good. I'm not a big fan of tom, so to me this is the best way to eat my breadfruit. I am just so over the moon that I was able to find it in North Dakota. Okay, guys? So don't judge me. It's not my fault if it don't have a whole lot of meat. Like, you guys know, you guys get the concept of what I'm trying to show you, okay? So we will end this video just like that. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, comment, let me know what you think. Remember, I didn't have much options. That's why I grabbed this one, okay? So don't be too harsh. Again, you guys know the basic of what I'm trying to show you. And give this video a big thumbs up if you appreciate it. And don't forget to share with your loved ones. I will see you guys in my next video. Please continue to stay safe. I love you so much for watching. Bye-bye.